Okay. This is Plat's Lucio VOD review. I apologize that it's taking me way too fucking long to do this. Life has been pretty fucking wild. But anyway, here we go.
5, 4,
Okay, first thing, don't use this fucking skin. Jesus Christ.
3, 2, 1.
Please.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Okay. Hold on.
Ah.
You might have an easier time. I don't know. This is super small. It might be easier. The way that I do this rollout is I hit this, I hit the roof here, and then you can wall jump off of this. And that will take you over the wall, and then you hit the rock, and then that, and then go through. That's the easiest way that I found. A lot of times though, I'll be going too fast, and so I'll miss the rock, and so that can be bad. But yeah, the hogs are looking at here. Nice. I would still look for a boop like now though, because like if you see them and they're looking at you, and then you go and fight somebody else, that's good. But then like they're still on the bridge. You know they're still on the bridge. Now you can look for a boop, and they forgot about you. And the best way to do that is to walk over here, jump on this wall, and then jump over. Like you can kill their Zarya right now, probably. Because just waiting at this little corner, it's safer for you, but it's harder to get boops. And I would really be trying to focus on their tanks, because you can fuck their tanks on this bridge and they're still there. Like it's just free. But it's nice that they're so scared that they don't even want to put in, walk in. But yeah, I would just begin the fight here, and if you have anybody on your team who can tell you when they're coming, that's fantastic. If not, you can just like jump on this wall and like peek every once in a while and see. You should definitely. Your monkey died. You know that they're gonna walk in, and you know what their tank line is. You should be looking for boops right now. Like, I know that the Doom is in, but like, if you kill both of their tanks, it doesn't like fuck your Hana, you know. This Doom kind of sucks anyway. He hasn't done shit. So now their tanks are and their BAP, none of whom can avoid your boop if you do it well. They're all in for free. Basically, whenever I play this map, I want to ensure that the other team is so fucking scared of going over bridge that they have to go white room every single time, or else I boop them. That's my goal. Perfect. And if you get those boops off, you get your beat here, and then you can beat their blade. So anytime you boop somebody, you get their HP in full charge, just like that. Okay, your monkey's literally throwing. Another thing that you could do if you're a ballsy Reddit Lucio is wall ride along here. As soon as you know that he doesn't have hook, wall ride along here and go for a 180 boop on these guys, because like if you pull it off, if you're confident in pulling it off, and both their tanks go in the pit, that's just a free fight win for you. But just don't get hooked, because like they're still looking for it. Okay, I don't know how this Zarya booped your hog into the pit, but this is a Plat game. figure out. It's something feels off. It seems like your movement is not in sync with what you want to do. I'm gonna keep watching and I'll try to think about how to explain it better or how we can fix it. Um, okay, so there's a lot of ultimates. Do you have two setting? I know you definitely have the backwards wall ride turned on, but if you have the like oh fuck, what's the setting called? I forget what it's called. It's a wall jump on release. I would highly recommend turning this off because wall jump on release is basically you press your spacebar. Um, Basically, it's like you press in your spacebar and then when you release, it does like the double jump kind of thing. Um, Whereas if you turn this off, in order to latch onto a wall, you have to press your spacebar, and then in order to jump, you have to press it again. So if you don't want to jump, which is actually like you hit a wall and you latch onto it, but you don't want to jump, that's a really useful that's a really useful mechanic to have. So that could be worth, um, just another suggestion. You might already have that turned off. I don't know. Unlucky amp.
Nano boost is ready. Get in.
And now Alright, I mean those ideally you don't want to use your beat there, but like fuck man, these teammates, what are you gonna do? Because now they have a free grab, you know. Steam is ass. He sucks. Brig. Brig's probably better with your team comp, to be honest. You probably should have been playing Brig from the start, and like now is when you should swap Lucio so you can contest. Like to be honest, when you guys capped first, if they just want to walk over bridge and you take advantage of that, you just win that game. But then your teammates just stagger themselves for like the entire offense pretty much, so it's kind of unlucky. There's not a whole lot you can do as a main support. Brig. Wait, you guys are running Brig Lucio now? Dude, I hate having two main supports on my team. This is... Okay. You can just bash him and it'll cancel. Like, you just wait until he pulls him and then you bash him so your hog has a free shot and then he can hook him and then you whip shot him after that. I like your target priority. Nice. Honestly, once he uses his his uppercut, you can just stun him and you win. But I guess he just left for some reason. Like this Doom, he should have just stayed in your back line and like engaged when the other team is engaging. So I would just like hard focus him, and if anybody on your team wants to help you, just like yell Doom behind, Doom behind, Doom behind, Doom behind, kill the Doom, kill the Doom, kill the Doom, and then hopefully they actually do that. But I don't know. So one thing, fuck this stupid audio. One thing that I've been trying to work on a lot, is using my flail more. Um, so you want to be looking to use your flail to proc your inspire as much as humanly possible. So any opportunity where you're just kind of sitting there, try to find, like, you don't want to feed or anything, but just try to find like an angle where enemies are poking out and try to whip shot them real quick. And then you can just back up. And then 4 seconds later, you go and look for another one. Um, because that it seems like right here you're just having some downtime. I mean, which makes sense. Like they lost the fight, but I mean their hog is like in. They're walking in. There's shit that you can do to help your team and to build your ult. You know. Okay. Where's their Pharah? Ah, that makes sense. This positioning's a little scary for me. I would probably play like back here more, but I don't really like this back corner much. Boop, but if you're holding your shield, you don't get hooked there. Okay, the hog just wins. Yeah. Raven says I hold my shield too much, but honestly, holding shield when you're not doing anything else is like the best thing that you can do, pretty much.
That should be better.
Oh, this is a. I know that the Pharah is here, but you should at least be peeking this, because if you can see someone and whip shot them right here, like you can get a boop kill. And like your hog is whole hogging, so he needs help. I think you're missing out on value. Because now he dies, and you have 2 packs. Like you could have kept him up. And these guys are fucking feeding, and they're super split from their team, and your whole team is walking in right now. It's like you keep your hog alive, you whip shot them, then you rally, and then you push into their team, and you just wipe them. But you just said, nah, fuck our hog, he can die. And so then he died. So then you and your sim go in by yourselves through the TP and nobody else goes. This is just a fucking disaster. And now you're dead. And now you're Torvalds, and then he dies. Because you're down 2 already. Yeah, not the best fight from you guys, I'm not gonna lie. You just kinda gave them a free fight win for no reason. Now your Torb is feeding. Dude, your teammates are ass, man. These guys suck. Now you're dead. Because your Lucio double support ulted with you, and then you lost your Orisa. Okay. Yeah, this is ass. This is actually ass.
Back to the drawing board.
And so you lose this game. Like You go bat, but you know that they have a Doom. Probably just go Moira and try to frag. But I mean, like, it doesn't really matter. Right? This whole time, this entire time, you're just looking around. You've done absolutely nothing. You're just standing here. Like, your Kree's, you could have helped your Kree over here. You could have helped your Torb, who's getting fucking spawn camped by this hog. But you're just kind of standing here for a while and not really doing anything. Oh, whoops. You're still not doing anything, and then you jump into the team. You die. So, yeah, like, your fucking teammates are horrific. But also there's a lot of shit that you can do to literally just put them on your back and hard carry them. You're just not doing stuff sometimes. You could have single-handedly won gardens by yourself if you look for those boop kills. Their Doom, like, this player is like so fucking bad. You don't have like he, as soon as you saw his first engage on that first fight on Gardens, you should be like, oh my god. All right, this guy's not gonna do literally anything. I'm gonna go for boop kills now. Because you can just get way more value. Um, I'm not trying to tell you to like feed or do Reddit shit or anything like that, but when there are opportunities, make the most of them, you know. We'll watch the other one as well. Let me see. Okay, so this is Busan. Oh, that's not what I meant.
Now traveling to Busan. Ready for battle.
Your Ana is already dead. Let's go. We'd love to see it. Alright.
One. Ready for battle.
Please swap off this fucking skin. Alright, I like this. This is nice. What is this team comp? What is this? Where's your Rhine? I mean, you guys just lose this fight because you have no fucking Reinhardt. Your Hana gets logged. Okay, yeah. That's it. There's just nothing you can do. You just lose that fight. And because this game mode sucks, even though it doesn't suck, it's fun, but whoever wins point first is probably gonna win the video game. So I'm assuming y'all are gonna lose this round. You're playing pretty far back. What I would try to do is when you're playing in like a brawl comp like this, you kind of want to. Have you watched the Natter Ebb and Flow? Because Ebb and Flow is like that is Lucio. Lucio is Ebb and Flow. So you want to, when you have like your boop or the other team is in a bad position or your team's pushing in or something, you want to be up with your tanks looking for like a boop opportunity, either to give your tank space to boop people away. Maybe somebody's overextended to boop somebody into your team. And then once you use like your amp and your boop and you don't have any abilities, then you can kind of retreat back into the back of your team and just chill here and wait for another opportunity. And then when you see one, you can go back in and then go back out. Right now, you're playing really, really passively, and I mean, they have a Hanzo, but I'm not sure that you need to play this passively, you know? Another thing is to pay attention to what your Rhine wants to do. You need to know at all times. Usually, honestly, you should know before the Rhine does what the Rhine wants to do. And whenever he wants to go anywhere, you need to have speed on as soon as possible. And like this is a really, it seems like a really minor thing. Like you had heels on while your Rhine walked from here to here, but just that distance is like you want to be able to enable your Rhine as much as possible. And so anytime your Rhine wants to go anywhere, you need that shit on speed, man. And it sucks with these Rhines because they've no fucking idea what the hell they're supposed to be doing or where they want to go or what they want to do. They have no idea. Like their brain is fucking empty, but you should know what they should want to do, you know? I like that. I like that. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I like this. Good fucking dive. Unlucky. I mean, that's worth. Like, you got 2 kills. That's very worth. You killed their Ana and their Torb. It's a good fight from you. Oh my god, they're only at 53% on their grav. What the fuck? I would expect them to have grav right now, so I would be just saving grav for beat. Or beat for grav. But that is just gonna be rough because they're halfway there. So yeah, I don't know. If you don't beat for a while, I don't think.
Gonna make you feel better.
So this whole time, this isn't even really a you thing. This whole time, your Rhine is just trying to figure out how to fucking walk around. It seems like this guy has no fucking idea. That is unlucky. How would we even avoid that? What can we do to avoid that? I mean, like, okay, realistically, your Rhine should be like here and holding this choke. Or if they're right above him, he should be like right under him. Or he should be playing like here, right? And so when they like you guys are playing on point, no LOS of the other team at all. You have no idea what's happening. And so this monkey can just be nanoed, drop into your team for free, kill your Ana, bubble your beat, and you just lose because your Rhine is walking into the other team while your supports are dying. So this is like a team positioning thing. If your team is doing this, you should yell at them, hey, like, can we take space or play up here at least? Because if you play up here, at least you have an LOS of the other team. Like playing just hiding down in this little bunker behind point, you just let the other team walk all the way from spawn, all the way to the point for free without even seeing you. Which is like, that's not good. It's not good because they can just get to the point with all of their resources. They have all of the positioning. There's nothing you can do. You're just going to die. And that's exactly what happens. You get 0 value off your beat. So we should make sure that you're scouting. If your team is doing some retard shit, yell at them. If you're ball mines, I would immediately try to make a fucking beeline for like their Zarya or their Ana and boop them into the mines instead of booping them out of the mines, which you just did. This guy. Yes. Okay.
Move to the beat. Check this out.
If you were able to boop this monkey down this way. So this is one thing that I fucking absolutely love to do is anytime anybody is out of position and I can get to them and they won't immediately kill me, I will try to boop them into my team or like somewhere where they have to use their cooldowns to get out. Um, so like if you can boop this monkey down here, then your whole team is right here. So either he jumps back up and now he has no jump and he's stuck here, or he jumps out this way and then your team can walk in for free and they have no monkey for a while. And you know, I mean if he like jumps down here and your team does a bunch of damage and then he jumps back up, you can just kill him. Like he's half right now. So these are the opportunities that I want you to be looking for. Like punish these players. Like it's good that you're clearing space, but you can do more, you know? I would be looking to boop this monkey out. Because he's just getting free cleave damage, and you know your retard Ryan's he's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna look at him the whole time. His brain can't comprehend that there are things to do in this game other than look at this monkey right now. And so the monkey jumps out for free. He could have just stayed here and get pocketed by his Ana, get a nano, then primal into your team, and you're all dead. Nice. Careful. Careful. Ah, holy shit, he's gonna log you. Be careful. I like to play like back here on Lucio or like around here. Um, this is scary. Like you're asking to get picked. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, like back here too. But now you're disconnected. Alright, bet. This guy's primal. Just busting it, I guess. Sure. So you guys should be walking in. Nice. Yes! See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So if there's somebody out of position, you boop them to somewhere that they don't want to be, and it takes them like an ability to get out of it or something. So like boop them into a corner. Exactly what I want. That's exactly what you should do. Nice. This is all good so far. And now that you're here, you have a Genji and a ball. You can be chilling up here because you know that their monkey's gonna want to jump here and then stay like dive into your team. So you can at least hold this space for a little bit. It is a little risky with the Hanzo though. I do agree. So like this monkey, if he does this jump and you're up there, you can just boop him back down and his whole engage is fucked. I mean, his whole engage is fucked anyway. He's just going to point, but... I would beat this. I would beat... Like, your Ana is so weak right now. She missed the grab. I would honestly beat earlier to save your Ana.
Have some Lucy, nothing's gonna stop.
But I mean, they used 4 Omega ults. They grav drag, primal, cold in. So You guys used, well, Mines, Shattered, Nano, Beat. That's not great, but it's fine. You guys still have a bit of time. Now you're on Monkey. Okay, you should be. If you know that your monkey's going Monkey, or your main tank's going Monkey, you should swap Break. Unless you're like, fuck, I'm not playing Lucio, which is completely understandable, and I totally support you to stick, you know. But like right now, what are you doing? Nothing.
Alright,
I like that. Fortunately, your team just fucking disappears. That monkey's one. That monkey's fucking one. Oh, Lucio diff?
Push on.
Will you guys win this? No, no you don't. Okay.
Let's up the tempo. Time to change it up.
It's so hard because like Lucio is so team dependent, and like the better your team is, the better you're going to do, and the more value you get on Lucio. And these players have no idea what the fuck is going on at any point in time. So it's kind of rough. If I would honestly, next time you send me a VOD, and if you want to, send me VODs of like scrims or games, because like this is you solo queuing, which is fine, but like this is not like solo queuing fucking sucks ass, especially for Lucio. Like, what is his team comp? What is this?
Your state of chronal uncertainty is fascinating to me, Tracer. I do understand.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is? I mean, I guess it's okay. So you guys are gonna play under. Why? What was the reasoning? Did you think that they had like some spam comp or something? I'm confused. Like, what's the purpose for playing under?
The objective is now.
I just realized I did that 2 times. Get Lucio over here and feeds for it. And now they have. Yeah, I'm confused as to why y'all went under. Break out. Let's go. Fuck him up. I bet.
This is gonna make you feel better.
If you want to be a risky Lucio player, you play on like this wall, and as soon as somebody walks out, boop, out, your Mei walls, you kill them, and then you walk in with your team. If you want to be a team player Lucio, your main job is to watch flanks. So like, if you stand here, you can watch under. If you stand right here, you can watch left. And so like these 3 flanks, this one, and this one, are your job, because as the main support, that's what we gotta do, I guess. And ranked, like, especially at this SR, I don't know how many people are gonna be doing flanks, but like their Kree or Hanzo, if he goes over here and just starts shooting logs, like look at this sightline, this is crazy. So it's your job to be looking out for that. And calling it, and then telling your team to rush them. Or if you had a diva, that would be their job, but you don't.
let's break it. Turn.
It's a good beat. Yep, I like that.
Push on.
Farm 'em.
Up the tempo.
Farm 'em.
Sorry, had to give you the hook.
Let's go.
How about a little extra?
Everything could have been faster there, like the amp speed on the wall. I thought the beat was good. The boop on the supports, all of that stuff can be faster. But you know, like everything that you did there is what you're supposed to be doing. Like you know that that's what you're supposed to be doing, which is really good. Here you should be picking up your Rhine though. You should be taxing him. And I know that you're fucking scared about your hog feeding, and that's completely understandable. But you know, taxing is a job. I feel like this amp was a little bit early because you can't engage them while they still have this up. So here's the question. Do you wait to stall the point or you just dip? I would probably just dip. It's just a stall. Sorry. I would honestly, like, you know, both your tanks are dead, your whole team is in disarray. I would just leave, to be honest. Like, your HP is all charged to them. There's no reason to give it out there. And it's not like you're stalling for like 99 or anything, so. And you had the opportunities to get out. So with these chokes, they're not playing a Mei, but you want to amp speed out of these chokes. Because then like your team can, instead of just standing here in the kill box and trying to figure out what to do, they at least have the ability to go do stuff. That's bad. So the whole problem with this fight, right, is you guys walk through this choke and stand here. And you're like, alright, what the fuck happens now? We're standing here, and your hog goes on a flank and does hog stuff and kills somebody. You're like, alright, bet, now we're pushing in, and then they shatter your Rhine. Your Rhine has no idea what's happening. It's... He just doesn't know how to play the video game. And then he charges in and dies.
Take it from the top.
But this is also on you because you didn't amp speed. Like, you can be calling the targets to go on. You're like, all right, we're going to push them. Ready? 3, 2, 1, amp speed in, and you guys just fucking push them. And if your team just literally just pushed them, these players have no fucking idea what to do against that. Like, they're going to use all of their fucking ults at once. And then maybe you lose that fight. And then you push into them again, they have no more ults, and you just win. Because you decided to do something. Right? All of these players are so indecisive. They don't know what their objectives are. They don't know what they're supposed to be trying to do. They don't know anything. They don't know like how to play the game. So if you just tell them how to play the game, you're like, all right, we're gonna push their Rhine. 3, 2, 1, and then you guys amp speed push their Rhine. The Rhine's gonna fucking die. He doesn't know how to deal with that. You're on heals this whole time, you should be on speed. Your Rhine doesn't know how to navigate the map. Oh my god, what is going on? Where are you guys going? Your hog feeds.
Let them out.
What can I even say? I'm not gonna lie to you, I probably would have done a rollout and tried to boop that Zarya back into the team. Even if she's with her team, I would still be doing a rollout right now because they're in a kill box for you guys. And if you want, I can show you the rollout for this one. I'll do it after. You're probably aware. Could be just a little bit late, and you can't touch.
Victory.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys just need to press W, honestly. Just press W into them and you win. Like, your team is just standing there waiting for something to happen, and then nothing happens, and then somebody uses an ult, and then you lose because they used an ult. Yeah, it's rough, because, like, main support is such a fucking team-based character, but you can put them on your back. Like, there are things that you can do to put your team on your fucking back and carry them to victory. Like, you can just tell them how to play the game, and then you'll win. All right, so let's see. Hopefully this is the right map.
Now traveling to Busan.
Let's fucking go. All right. So the rollout. Oh boy, let me see. The rollout for this map is you hit this thing, you hit this thing, you hit this wall a bunch, you hit the inside of that.
Check this out.
And this is really nice if they're pushed really far forward and you're trying to catch them out.
You hear that?
Boom.
Boom.
You know? And there's Arya who's like in here. Now she's in your fucking team and you have a Sim Reaper. Like, that's... She doesn't want to fucking deal with that, you know? That rollout is really, really fast. Like, going that way is actually faster for Lucio's a lot of time than going just down and, like, straight to point.
Raising the volume. I am loving this.
And make your boom here. So, yeah. I would recommend practicing rollouts a lot. Here, I'll show you the Lijiang one, because rollouts are so fucking useful. Why did I just end the game? Lijiang. Can we get 2 times lucky?
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Fuck.
Our
Okay.
world is worth fighting for.
Settings, modes, control. Is it first? I think it's first.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Night market. Fuck.
Come on, let's bring it together.
Alright, which one is it? 1 out of 3 chance to get it right. So yeah, I'll show you this rollout real fast, and then that'll be it. I think for the most part though, like you know what's supposed to be going on clearly. Your teammates do not. There are things that you can do to put them on your back and carry them, like you know, just anytime anybody's out of position ever, just booping them into your team or booping them into a corner or somewhere where they can't run out. You know, also kind of doing like the ebb and flow where you go into the front of your team to do stuff and then you back up and then you go back in and then you back up, you know. But hold on, here's the rollout. Let's see if I fuck it up.
Oh yeah.
So you hit that thing, and that thing is really, really nice because it just takes you right over this wall, instead of having to kind of try to use that, because like this jump right here, that's kind of awkward. Like all of this is, that shit is a lot harder. The only problem is if you're on this side of the map, this rock is the same direction, and so normally you would like to hit the rock like here, but then you just land on that instead, and then you fall off the map. So a lot of times I'll try to hit the other side of the rock, which just makes the side a little slower. But yeah. So anyway, I hope that you find this helpful. If you could, try to send like scrim VODs, because I feel like you'll you'll get more out of it because your teammates are just throwing your games, man. So, yep. Sorry again for how long it took to get this out. I will try to do it much faster, but I've just had a busy week. So, yeah. Anyway, later.